All right, hi boys and girls, this is Mrs. Collins and I'm going to show you multiplying by tens the way we learned today in class. So we talked about 3 steps. Step number 1 was to factor out the tens. To factor means to break it down. Factor out the tens. Okay. Step number 2 was to regroup. So we're going to rearrange the numbers. And step number 3 is to multiply. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 2 from your homework tonight. So number 2, the problem is 30 times 20. I'm going to write it up over here. Okay, so I'm going to do this quickly. So first thing we're going to do is factor out the tens. So we're going to break the tens out. So we're going to take 10 out of 30. So 10 times what is 30? 10 times 3 is 30. Notice that it's always this number here. Again, we're going to break out the tens. 10 times what is 20? 10 times 2. Okay, and we're going to put these in parentheses. We're going to put them in groups because we broke them out together. Step number 2, we're going to regroup. So we want to put, and in your notes it should say like this, tens and ones. So we're going to put the tens together. So we have 2 tens, 10 times 10. We're going to move them over here so they're together. And then we're going to put the ones together. So we have a 3 and a 2. Okay, so we regrouped. And move this down. And then step 3 is just to multiply. So 10 times 10 is 100. 3 times 2 is 5. And 100 times 5, or 5 hundreds, equals 500. There you go, that's number 2. Okay, I'm going to just do one more with you. I'm going to erase those notes there, and I'm going to do number 3. You should have those notes on your desk anyway, in front of you. Okay, number 3 was 330 times 10. Okay, so ask yourself first, what do we do first? Step 1, look at your notes. Step 1 is to factor out the tens, so we're going to pull the tens out of each number. So we're going to pull the tens out of 30. So 10 times what is 30? 10 times 3. Okay. And now over here with the 10, the 10's already pulled out, so we don't need to do anything again. Okay, step number 2 is to regroup. So we want to put our 10s together. We want to put our 1s together. And this time we only have 1 1. So we just leave it there. Now we multiply. 10 times 10 is 100. And what's 3 hundredths? 100 times 3. 300. All right, I hope that helped.